The room erupted in confusion. "What do you mean you can't stay?" Yo asked, his voice laced with panic. "I chose you." Ajoa shook her head softly, her eyes full of sorrow. "I've watched you from the sidelines, Yo. I know you better than anyone in this room. And while I care for you, I can't live in a place where love is a competition." Her words hit you like a punch to the gut. He had never imagined she would refuse him. For once in his life, the man who had it all, money, looks, power, stood vulnerable, unable to grasp what was slipping away. Ajoa stepped forward, her hand briefly touching his arm. "You need someone who loves you without rivalry. But I can't be that person, not in this environment." With that, she quietly left, leaving Ama, Sawa, and Yo standing in stunned silence. The woman who had never fought for his heart had just walked away, and for the first time, Yo realized that what he truly needed wasn't found in a grand gesture or a beautiful face, but in the quiet love that couldn't survive in a world of competition. As Ajoa walked away from the penthouse that night, her footsteps echoed down the quiet street. The wind blew softly against her, carrying the distant sounds of the city. She didn't turn back. She didn't need to. She had found peace in her decision. For the first time in a long while, she felt in control, free from the tangled web of desire, competition, and manipulation that had held her. Yo stood frozen at the door, watching her disappear into the city night. His heart pounded. It wasn't just the shock that she had rejected him, no, it was deeper than that. For once, he wasn't the one in control. He had made his grand decision, expecting her to fall into his arms like everyone else. But Ajoa had been different from the start, hadn't she? Silent, steady, and seemingly indifferent to the wealth, power, and luxury that defined his world. And now, she had walked away from him, and the image of her walking into the night seared into his mind like a scar. The next day, Ama and Sawa were still in disbelief. Ama paced the floor, her red dress swirling behind her like flames, her anger burning hotter with each passing second. How could he? After everything I've done for him. After all these years, this is how it ends, she fumed, hands clenched at her sides. Sawa, usually full of sharp words and quick retorts, sat silent.